Hey everyone, this is Denise Steinert, and for those of you that probably have already talked to me because I'm sending this out to you, we are going to make some masks for the Verde Valley Hospital. At this point, they have enough disposable masks, but just in case there's a shortage, for cases that are non-contaminated, I don't even know what to say, like things like a birth or things like that, a mask like this would be perfectly fine for the doctors or the nurses to wear. So we're going to make some like this for them to have in case masks don't come in and there's a shortage. So they're super simple and easy. So to start, oh, and just so you know, we're doing the ones with the ties because the anesthesiologist that I talked to, he said he would prefer this because it's a little bit more one size fits all than the loop ones that go around your ear because these can be tightened. So for that reason, I decided that these ones would be better because if we're going to do it, we might as well do the ones that are going to be best for them. So to start off with, piece of fabric, 15 inches long by the width of the fabric, which most fabrics are about 42 inches, we'll do 3 masks. So out of this 15-inch piece, you are going to cut 1 6.5-inch strip and then 6 1.5-inch strips. Okay? And that will give you enough for, like I said, 3 masks. So after you cut this 6.5-inch strip, you are going to cut that strip into 3 pieces. And those 3 pieces are going to be 14 inches, because they're already 6.5, so 14 inches in length. Okay? And you'll have 3 of these, and you'll have 6 1.5-inch strips from that piece. Okay, but for 1 mask, you need 1 of these and 2 strips. These are your ties, and this is your actual mask. Okay, so to start off with, we are going to take our mask. We are going to fold it over. This is actually the top. Okay, this is the top of our mask. And you're going to put right sides together and you're going to stitch along here about a 1/4-inch seam. Okay, then you're going to take, and once it's stitched, you're going to turn it inside out. Okay, and you're going to iron it. This is the next step. This up here is my stitch where my seam is, and I'm going to iron it flat. And then I'm doing something a little bit different than a lot of the other tutorials and stuff online, because when I was talking to the doctor I was talking to, he made the comment that we didn't have a way to put it where the disposable ones have a little tiny piece of wire right here where they can put them and sort of form fit them to their nose. And I said, well, why can't we? So this is what I did. I went and I bought wire. This is jewelry wire, so it won't rust. And this is 20 gauge. I also bought 18 gauge, and if you need this for this project, I have some. So when you stop by to get fabric, or if you just need it, let me know, and I will get you some wire. Stop by my house, no big deal. So, what I did is, if you look really closely here, after I turned it and ironed it good, I went down 1/8 of an inch and I just did a stitch line. And then I went down another 1/8 of an inch and I did another stitch line. That creates a casing that this wire from the side can slide into. It's not sliding in because I can't do it one-handed. But let me show you on the one that is already done. If you look, this one's got a casing. Now look, they can bridge it and put it on and make it fit their nose. Okay? And it'll just you can completely manipulate that top edge, which is nice. So, that's step 2. Step 1, step 2. Okay, step 3 is still, you've got this now put in here, and you've got this piece. This is step 3. The mask has 3 pleats. Okay? What you're going to do is you are going to, it doesn't really matter exactly where they're at. Each pleat is about 1/4 of an inch, and you're going to fold it up, and then you're going to iron it super, super good. So I'm going to grab my iron right here. We're going to see if I can do this one-handed. I've already done it once, so it actually should iron pretty good. So what you want is you want this length from the bottom edge to this top edge of your mask to end up about 4 1/4 inches. Okay, on both sides. In order to hold these pleats, I recommend you take and just do a little stitch line right next to the edge. Then it'll hold them down as you do the next step. So, get this done, get that stitch line done, and your mask is done. So you're going to take it and you're going to slide it over. Remember, mine aren't holding because I don't have that stitch line. Then you're going to come and take your ties. Your ties, well, maybe. Doesn't want to open. There you go. Open. This is how you're going to work your ties. I'm going to put this right here and I'm going to show you. We're going to see if it'll set. Looky there. Can you see? Okay. I'm going to take and I'm going to fold this in half. And I'm going to iron it all the way down. I'm only going to do a piece of this right now. All the way down. Then I'm going to open it back up. And I'm going to fold the outer edge into that middle line that I just did. And I'm going to iron it. And I'm going to iron it all the way down. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm going to fold it into that middle edge. And I'm going to iron it. So what you have is this. See, if you look, it's your 2 halves folded into your middle edge. Okay? Once you get that done all the way, the whole strip, you're going to take and fold it in half like this and iron it. Okay? I'm going to show you what that looks like because I have one right here that's already done. So it's done. It's folded in half. But you see it's still open. I haven't sewed it, so it's still open. And I'm going to take this piece, this long piece, and I'm going to mark the center. Okay, I'm going to show you again. So I'm going to take and mark the center of one strip. And you're going to do this for both strips. So you should have 2 identical to this. 2 identical ties. Okay. Then I'm going to mark the center. Remember, this is about 4 1/4. I'm going to mark the center of this. And this isn't going to be exact because I'm just showing you. Okay, ready? I am hard to do anything one-handed. So, I'm going to mark the center. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Okay, so I'm going to mark the center. It's going to be about right there. I'm going to take the center mark of this. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to put it where the center mark of this is, and look, I'm going to fold it down. So I am going to encase that on the edge of my mask. Okay? Put a couple pins right here at the top, right here at the bottom, so it holds it. You're going to do that on both sides and put your ties on both sides. Then you are going to stitch. I'm going to show you on this one. You are going to start, remember you have this, and you are going to stitch down the edge of the tie. All the way, 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 to finish to the end. See? And it's stitched on both sides. That's it. You're done. It's wonderful. You have a mask. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being willing to help. My phone is about to die, so I'm going to be done for tonight. Thank you guys. Bye.